Hey there. Today I'm going to walk you through how to etch on a brown egg. It's super fun and it's relatively easy, especially if you know the basics of Pysanky. Today I'm going to show you how not only to make simple brown and white designs with etching, I will also walk you through how to incorporate the different shades of the brown shell, as well as how to incorporate color when etching. Here we go. So what you're going to need for the etching process is either plain white vinegar or something called the works. There are pros and cons to using both of these. The thing I like about using the works is that it will get your eggshell to white much quicker, which is fabulous. However, it is a toilet bowl cleaner and an acid, so you're definitely going to want to wear gloves to protect your skin. The thing I like about using vinegar is that it's non-toxic, it's better for the environment, and it's safe to use around kids. You will also need a brush, and if you're not close to a faucet, a cup of water. We're going to begin on our plain brown egg. We're going to use our kiska and beeswax to begin the design as we would any Pysanky. Keep in mind that whatever you cover with beeswax will remain brown. If you'd like to review any of the basics of how to do Pysanky, check out the link below. Once you finish getting all of the wax on your brown egg, then we are ready to etch. Today we're going to use the works. Gently put your egg into the liquid, and you're immediately going to see it start to bubble. Let it sit for a couple minutes. You're going to remove your egg and gently begin to brush some of that color off. The toothbrush is just a really nice way to get into all of those cracks and crevices and make sure that all the coloring is coming off. As you can still see, there's some bubbles on the egg, so at any point to stop the etching process, we're going to pop it into water that will neutralize it. And there you go, your etched egg. Now you simply remove the beeswax to reveal your design. I like to gently melt the wax off with a candle, mostly because I work on raw eggs, but you can certainly use a heat gun if your eggs are blown and you don't have to worry about your yolks expanding and doing damage. And there you go, your beautiful brown etched egg. To incorporate different shades of our brown egg, we're going to pull it out of the works multiple times before letting it go all the way to white. We're going to do this in stages. And it's going to be important to remember to gently dunk your egg in water to stop that etching process as we go along. You can use your brush to remove that layer of brown evenly. Again, we're going to do this in stages as the shell lightens. We're going to add wax as we go to capture those various shades of brown as they lighten. I'll walk you through it. Make sure your egg is well rinsed and nice and dry. So by adding wax now, this is how we get those variations of brown in our design. As a reminder, whatever we're covering with wax right now will remain this shade of brown. And so back into the works we go. Looks like it's getting whiter, but it's not yet. At any point, we can stop and add a little more wax to retain that brown. Popping it in some water, rinsing that off. So to hang on to this color before we go to complete white, I am adding more wax. I'm not sure if you can tell, but because the etching is essentially eating a layer of the shell, putting wax on now is a little bit harder. You're going to feel some resistance. We're going to now pop our egg back into the works one more time to take it all the way to white. Okay, that looks fabulous. One more round real good with the brush. Dip it in the water to stop the etching process. And there you go. Now we've gotten to this point, we just remove the wax. What's fairly common as you begin to take the wax off of your etched eggs is sometimes you'll see some of the black wax stuck in some of the crevices of the etchings. No worries. Just continue to gently heat that up and lightly rub back and forth. Another trick I like to use is if for any reason you've got some blemishes on the white shell, the Mr. Magic Eraser can also work wonders. And that's how you incorporate the different shades of brown in your etchings. To incorporate color on a brown egg, before putting it into the works, all we need to do is pop it into a Pysanky dye. In this case, I'm using red. So now that I've pulled my egg out of the red dye, I am going to add wax to whatever I want to remain red. You're going to do this before your final etching process. Now that you've got all of your wax on, we're going to gently place it into the works and take our egg all the way to white. It won't take too long. You're going to rinse it, give it a good brush, and remove the wax as we did before. And there you have it, using color in your etching. There are endless ways to incorporate etching into your Pysanky designs. I hope this has been fun and helpful. For a how-to on the basics of Pysanky, check out my other YouTube video. The link is below.